It is Hockey Blast Night in America. Keith Avalon from PLAAY Games. We're going to do the schedule draw for our 6th Annual Commissioner's Surprise Hockey Blast Tournament. This year we will be doing it completely online. We've traveled to different cities the past few years, but of course with the virus and everything, we're going to have to make it all virtual. And in that light, we're going to try something new. We're going to play on Tabletop Simulator tonight, with the idea being that we might be able to play a couple of rounds, maybe the championship game, using Tabletop Simulator. Tabletop Simulator is, as you'll see, is kind of a digital rendition of the game board and playing materials. And the reason that it's good for Hockey Blast is that Hockey Blast is very difficult to play head-to-head from two remote locations. If you're in one place, I'm in another, it's hard to have the boards. You have to have two boards. You have to change all the lines together. It's very difficult to do it that way. But with Tabletop Simulator, you can, have everything there, a common playing field, common board setup and lines and everything. So it works really well for that. However, it is a little technically advanced, especially for our tastes, but we're going to give it a shot tonight after we draw our matchup. So the way this tournament works is it's kind of like the NCAA basketball tournament for hockey, except that all the teams in the NHL are included, not just some of the teams, as is the case with the NCAA college tournament. We'll put all of the teams from the league into the running for this tournament. It's a win to stay in tournament, single elimination. You lose, you're out, and everything is totally random. 99% of it is random. The things that aren't random are, number one, the play-in game that we're going to have tonight. That's because when the NHL expanded to 31 teams, we had an odd number of teams. So we have to eliminate one team to get down to 30, and that's where the play-in game comes in. We take the two teams with the worst record, and they have to play in to get in the tournament. So that will be Detroit and San Jose tonight, and that game will happen immediately following our schedule draw. The other thing that's not random is that the two teams in the Stanley Cup Series get an automatic first-round bye. That, of course, is Dallas and Tampa Bay, so they will not be in the hat, nor will San Jose and Detroit be in the hat. Everybody else is in the hat, though. I've got my Vancouver Canucks hockey cap. It's the only hockey cap I own. I picked this up when I was in the middle of an Alaskan cruise. We stopped in Vancouver, and I thought, oh, cool, Canucks hat. So I got a Canucks hat, and we literally draw the team logos out of the hat. I think what we'll do, though, is, because it's kind of clunky to go like this, I've got them all shuffled up, and what I'm going to do is pick the stack out. The visual of the hat is great. And, of course, we do talk about the hat in the promotional materials for this. Got a stack of all the logos here. And what I'll do is I've got them all shuffled up, and we'll just spread them out on the table here. And we'll randomly match them up that way. So if we want to go to the table cam here, as you can see, we've got Dallas and Tampa Bay's logos here. They're kind of
let me see if I can
reflective.
it's just going to be that one spot.
Okay, let me move these out of here. There we go. So there's Detroit and San Jose. Here's Dallas and Tampa Bay. We're just going to start laying them out, and these will be the matchups. The first team I draw will be the home team. The next team I draw will be the visiting team. And, of course, every round, it continues the randomness. A team, I remember a couple of years ago, Philadelphia, which was not that good, but they went very far in the tournament because they kept getting the home team. They were the home team for almost the entire tournament. So, here we go. Our first home team is the Devils. And they will be hosting the Wild. All right. Our next home team is the Calgary Flames, and they will be, here I'm going to shuffle up a little bit here. They'll be hosting the Capitals. That should be a good game. Next home team is going to be the Islanders. I believe that is Giorgio Salvadego's team that he's claimed. He always plays them in the tournament, in the first round anyway. And they'll be hosting the Coyotes, or the Coyotes, depending on how you pronounce that. Our next home team is the Montreal Canadiens, and they will be hosting the Florida Panthers. All right. Next home team, the Flyers, hosting the Canucks. All right. Then we have the Avs. Oh, the Avs get to play at home to open up the tournament. And they'll be hosting the Ducks. Which way does it go? Does it go this way? I think it goes that.
It's supposed to be a D.
It's a D, yeah. Also a webbed foot. I believe it's like that. Next home team is the Bruins. And they'll be hosting the Leafs. Oh, classic Big Six matchup there, Leafs and Bruins. Next home team is the Carolina Hurricanes, and they will be hosting the Blackhawks. Two teams with very similar colors. I believe the black is on the bottom for the Hurricanes. All right, next we have the Predators, Nashville Predators, hosting the Buffalo Sabres. I think the Preds will probably move on, although you never know. Then we got the Kings hosting the Penguins. Oops, here we go. And then the Rangers will host the Vegas Golden Knights. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did this last year. I've got an odd number. Oh, that's right, because one of these teams is going to play the winner of this. I'm remembering this all now. Last year we did this draw. I was like, wait a minute, we got an extra team. How could that have happened? Then it's like, oh, yeah, that team is going to host the winner of this game. All right, so here we go. Host team will be the Winnipeg Jets. They will be hosting the Oilers. 3 teams to go. The home team will be the Senators, and they'll be hosting the Blues, which means that the Columbus Blue Jackets, with their I went with their retro scheme, their alternate uniform this year, because I think it's super cool with the Union cavalry uniforms, military uniforms. So the Blue Jackets will host the winner of tonight's game, the Sharks and the Red Wings. So there you have it. We're going to write these down. I'll post them on the website. I've already created the page, but it's totally blank right now. I will fill it in with these matchups, and I will load that onto the site either tonight or first thing tomorrow. And if you're watching now and you'd like to claim one of these games, feel free to email us. The email address is info@play.com. We will include that email address when we post the website page with these matchups. And again, this is going to be entirely a community cooperative event. So all these games are going to be played solo on your tabletop, except for perhaps the final 4, which we hope to be able to do on Tabletop Simulator. And for a taste of Tabletop Simulator, we're going to sign off for now. And we'll be right back, immediately back. We're going to sign back on with just the Tabletop Simulator screen. So you'll hear my voice, but you'll see the game board. And that will happen very shortly. So stay where you are, and we'll be right back.